So welcome to my backyard at Jimna. I'm at my second home and I do have a couch at my second home, and today I've got off it. I've gone on a short walk today out the front door and basically turned right. I've gone past the quarry and up the hill a little bit, and then we're taking the back road back around through the bush. There are a couple of forks, so we need to be careful that we make the right decision when we get to a fork. Fortunately, I'm very familiar with this little route. It's only about 5k long, so we need to make our way through the track here. It's a forest track through, and that will take us around to the back of the big hole. Now, we've had a bit of rain lately, so it is likely that the big hole is overflowing, and there's a concrete weir which I'll have to walk across. Now, hopefully with my poles and my waterproof boots, I won't have any trouble walking across to the other side of the weir. From that point, it's quite a simple walk just up the hill back to where we live. There will be a couple of boggy bits, I'm pretty sure, and I'm hoping they're not going to be too deep and I will be able to get through without taking my boots off. So anyhows, let's get on in the track and let's just go for a lovely walk in my backyard here at Jimna. So I've been walking along here probably for about the last 20 minutes, and we have come to a small intersection here. Now I'm probably going to go that way because I know that way takes me back down to the big hole. For now, I think I'll head off this way here. So it looks like we're on track. The little blue dial as I turn, you can see it's turning. You probably can't because of the reflection. So this is the correct track I should be on. Well, I just came by a little pond and I was just about to set the camera up to get a shot, and then I saw a little snake looking at me and I went, ooh. So I backed off a little bit, got myself all organised, and then just slightly ignored it and just walked through the pond through to here. I didn't take any shots, and I think that was the smartest thing to do. I've just come down about 50 metres from here where I thought the turn-off for the Sunday Creek Classic was. But I actually think it's here. This is a more formed road off to my left, we can see there, and this here to my right is the track that continues on down to the big hole, which I'm going to take. Well, since that little yellow-bellied, whatever, black snake encounter, I've been on the lookout for snakes, and I don't know if you can see over the top of me. I'll just bring you down. As I was walking along, I see this from a distance. Now you tell me that, look, it's even got a wee eye. How dare that stick look like a snake, I say. Well, just off to the side of the track here near the big hole, I've come across the cutting that has the main power line that feeds Jimna and beyond. So down in the valley there, you can see there's quite a wide cutting that they've made to put these power lines through. Power lines come straight through here and they head on down towards Jimna across there. In a few minutes we'll be actually looping around and we'll be crossing again underneath these power lines, probably around about half a k down that valley. We are now at the big hole. So just coming down to access to the weir. A little bit overgrown here. This is much better than it has been in previous visits. A little bit overgrown. Nothing that will stop me getting through. And here we are at the big hole. So the sign here warning people about swimming in the big hole has been knocked over. But as you can see, we have a warning where strong currents and underwater hazards can be present. The big hole is actually the local water source for the town, and there's a water treatment plant here. SEQ Water has a water treatment plant. So these signs are really just to warn people that there are underwater currents here and to be careful of that when you are swimming. So as expected, we have our first water hazard. I was down here a few weeks ago and I needed gumboots to get through, but what I'm going to try and do is watch out for snakes, because I know I saw a snake previously. And ooh, I wonder if I can get round there. It looks like a path there, or I could go there. Might try and actually go up here, go back round here and go up there and see if I can get round. So we're right beside the watercourse here, coming along the side. It's quite overgrown through here. I'm going to give it a go. If I can't get through, I'll have to double back and try and get across the other side, but I think for now it looks like a lot of the animals have been using the path through here, so we'll give this one a go. Well, I'm having to push my way along here. I'm pretty close to the creek. I'm just having to push all this lantana out of the way and try and have it avoid scratching the bejesus out of my legs, because Numbnut here is not wearing a long pants. Yeah, I think we can get in around here, she says. Oh god. Oh, on my knees. Oh, what an adventure. Oh yeah, here we go. We're almost there. Quite a reasonable puddle here, but I think we going to make it out as long as... Oh, there's a spider. Ah! Yay! I made it! Yay! Yay! Whoop whoop! Probably was the best choice, because if you look over the other side, there's really nowhere over the other side to go. So regardless of the lantana, I think we made the right choice, and we are now back on track. And as I mentioned earlier, we've got these power lines and an easement that's been cut through to allow space for the power lines. And earlier on, I was just up there on the ridge looking down to where I was now, and this is the little spot where I said we'd do the loop around. So I'm on the homeward straight now. It should be all relatively straight sailing, and this brings us up behind the properties in Jimna, one of which is ours. So I've just rung Mike and got him to put the coffee machine on, so it should be a lovely welcome for me when I get back home. Well, this is a little second boggy bit I was thinking about. It doesn't look to be too bad, I reckon. We can probably either scoot through the middle here, through this middle bit, or get round the side there. So not as bad. In fact, yeah, that way will be nice and easy. In fact, I can probably even do it now. No snakes. Whoop. Easy peasy, done and dusted. So that's the last of the challenges. Now we just have this climb up here, and then we're basically home. And just like that, we pop out of the bush and we're back in civilization again. My place is just along here a wee ways, so only about a couple of minutes and I'll be home. I wonder if my coffee will be waiting for me. And the question is the coffee machine on? Is the coffee machine on? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes!